Welcome to No Fugazee Podcast. I'm your host, Cooley. Yo, we got a full panel today. We got 6 lovely ladies on a panel. All of y'all probably from Allentown, Bethlehem, or Easton, right?
No.
Chill, bro.
No.
Chill.
Y'all
live out here, right?
Yeah, right. But we not from
y'all
here.
from out here. They trying to cap. Y'all been out here. How long you been out here for?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you been out here since 4th grade. Okay, so y'all from out here. So, No Fugazee Podcast, tune in, yo. We are actually live right now on Facebook. So if you're watching this, comment. I'm going to read some comments too. So if you have any good questions in the comments, I'm going to look at it and I'll read your comment. And we'll ask the panel whatever question that you have. But let's have the ladies introduce themselves. We're going to start here.
I'm Hershey.
Hershey, and where are you from?
I mean, you just said we are
Which one? Allentown, Bethlehem, or Easton?
Allentown.
You from Allentown? Okay. How old are you?
28.
28. Okay. What's your relationship status?
Complicated.
Complicated. Okay. Complicated meaning you like him, he likes you, but somewhere he's inadequate as a man. So it's complicated. So you're not really taking him seriously. And you got one foot out the door? That complicated? Did I hit? Is that on point or no?
Oh, that was good. That was good.
That was good? Okay. All right. And wait, Hershey. What's your highest education level?
Associate's degree.
Associates in what?
Liberal arts.
Liberal arts? Okay. Word. That's cool. And can you introduce yourself? Can you put a mic towards you?
Where am I looking?
No, you can look at me.
Okay.
You gotta look at the camera.
My name is Styles. 24 years old.
24 years old.
Yes.
Relationship status?
I am
complicated. So you talking to a nigga that's probably broke. He probably got another baby mama.
No.
He got a situation going on.
No.
Okay. So what's the?
It's my baby dad.
What's your baby dad?
Yeah.
So that's your baby dad.
Yeah,
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
You better claim that nigga.
Yeah. We.
Well, I mean, I asked you. You ain't say it with confidence.
Well, because we have our problems.
Everybody got problems.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not saying I'm single. I'm not saying that's it.
Okay, so let's decipher this. So if a guy of high stature, approached you and he was very charming and charismatic and he wanted your number, would you be open? Are you open to dating?
Yeah.
Yeah, so as I was saying, her baby daddy inadequate in some ways, so she got one foot out the door. Similar to hers.
Well, not dating, but friends.
Low key, if that nigga had his life together, it wouldn't be like that. But you twist the mic to you. Oh wait. Back on her real quick. I didn't finish.
Yes.
So, wait, who has the associates? You. What's your highest level education?
High school.
High school. Okay.
Yeah, I was in college, but
How old are you? Did you say?
24.
24. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
And yourself?
Myself. My name is Kat.
What's up, Kat? How old are you?
24.
24.
Yep.
That's what's up. What's your relationship status?
My relationship status is I'm gonna say complicated.
Complicated? So
not for those reasons though. No, not for those reasons though.
Yo.
No, I only say complicated because when you just can't leave each other alone, stuff shit.
Okay, so
we need the break, but we can't give each other that break, but we need the break.
Let me ask you, who initiates the breaks?
I feel like both. It was both.
So he initiated the break one time?
No, it was.
Yeah, you initiated the break. Okay, so let's decipher this.
Okay.
So it's complicated.
Mm-hmm.
You initiated a break. How many times? A few times throughout the years?
No, I feel like this most recent time was the first time.
First.
You got the break, yeah.
A break, okay. And that break was it for, you wanted some me time?
Yes and no. It was more.
She with that other nigga when she said she wanted that me time.
No, yes and no. But
that's why it's complicated.
Like,
I'm messing with you.
just like, because you know when you're around with someone for too long, it just gets annoying. So we just part ways.
Got you. So similar situation where it's like, so these three ladies on the couch is complicated. Let me try to decipher this good. Well, you already said yes. You already said yes, kind of too. And with you, I guess it's a yes too. Let's move on. Wait, actually, starting with you, Hershey, what do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm the lead at FedEx.
Okay, word. All right. What about yourself?
I'm in a modeling and acting agency, so I do like fashion shows and take a lot of pictures and stuff, and trying to get into acting.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. And you?
I'm a model too.
You're a model. Okay. So similar thing. All right. Got you. And we're going to move over here. Can you introduce yourself?
Who we starting with?
You.
I'm Lady MF Fly.
Hey.
What else you want to know?
How old are you?
I'm 28 years old.
28. Okay. What's your relationship status?
None of your motherfucking bitches know. I'm happily off the market. Yeah.
Happily off the market.
Off the market, but not taken, but not single.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Happily off the market, though. I'm not.
She gave a better answer than y'all.
It's because she's 28.
She off the market.
She knows how to talk.
I know what you're saying.
All right. Okay. And what do you do for a living?
I work for Polo Ralph Lauren, merchandising.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's what's up. Highest education level?
I have my associates in applied science.
Applied science?
A minor in music and philosophy, and I'm working on my nursing degree.
Word. That's what's up. And you also are the to my signature on my beats, because everyone knows that I'm a producer. You're the voiceover.
I
on
was
my
like,
signature.
it's Cooley music.
Hey,
yeah,
that's lit. And can you introduce yourself?
Yeah. I'm Jules, 18.
Jules, wait, let me fix your mic. 2 seconds, style, Jules.
All right.
I got you. Cause you was playing with it earlier. See, I told you something.
All right, I'm Jules, 18. I'm a bartender at Big Woody's.
18. Okay. What high school you went to? Well, are you still in high school or you graduated?
Nah, I went to a lot of high schools, but recently Jersey.
Jersey. What part of Jersey?
South Amboy.
South Amboy. Okay. I'm from Rahway, Union County. Yeah. And what's your relationship status?
Single.
Single. Okay. Nice.
Straight like that.
Straight like that. Big single. Okay. So not complicated. You really single. All right.
Nothing. I'm scared of relationships.
You scared of relationships. All right. Well, we'll get into that. And yourself?
I'm Breezy or Leah. I'm 21. My relationship status is I don't really know. Like,
can you speak a little more into the mic? Push it towards you.
I don't really know my relationship status.
So would you say it's complicated like these other three ladies?
I would say it's like complicated, but not really, because we both know what's up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like he don't want me for real. Like he playing too many games. I want
so he
him.
playing games.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah, like that.
I got you. So you actually have someone that you're very interested in.
Very much so.
Got you.
Very much so.
All right. So what you gonna do? You know, so he can advance you to that girlfriend status.
I'm gonna leave him. It's taking too long.
Give him an ultimatum?
Yes.
Dang.
I give him a deadline.
So, you know, it's funny, right? Because I always say on this podcast that men hold the key. Well, women hold the key to sex and men hold the key to relationships and commitment. That's true. And men, we have to do like a lot in order to get sex. We got to put our best foot forward and show a girl a good experience on many dates. It could be one date, niggas get the box. Hey, you got lucky. It could be 10 dates. Who knows? But women hold the key to sex. And men have to acquiesce their behavior to get the best response from the women, right? In order to get sex. But it seems like women, you're not the only one, truly don't really understand like what it takes to get that commitment from a man. So when I asked you that question, you said, I'm gonna give him an ultimatum and I'm gonna leave. That's not what you do if you really want someone, right? What'd you say?
Right, but how long am I gonna have to try to get him?
You 21, how old is he?
21.
You think, yo, you good. Just, you know, show him that you really like him. Do some other things.
I already
Instead
do
of give him
shit.
give him an
what else do I gotta do?
May I add?
Go ahead.
Fuck that nigga. You shouldn't be doing no wifey shit.
Exactly.
And you're trying.
That's
Not as a girlfriend. Yeah.
she really liked this dude.
I
though.
really
You know
do,
what?
but like he don't
So
really
she
like
gonna say,
me.
think about it, right? You gonna give advice and tell her to say F that nigga, get another nigga. So then you gonna increase your body count.
No.
Okay, see that's the thing.
And then what if the other nigga don't give you commitment?
No.
If it don't work out with him, then I'm off the market for a minute because
Okay.
this shit is draining. You know?
All right, I got you.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we gonna get into the first question here. We gonna make it fun. So starting, who looked the most ratchet?
You look the most ratchet.
I do. Hershey. Wow. It's the red hair. Hershey.
It's a phase,
It's
bro.
the
It's a
red
phase.
hair.
No, it's a personality.
It's the red hair.
My hair
No,
was
I'm
just
messing with you. I'm
red.
messing with you.
No, my hair was just red. We fuck with the red. Yeah.
So look, Hershey, here's the question, right? Okay, so what's a red flag that you see in a guy that you ignore? So a red flag you see in a guy, but you ignore it because he could be doing other things that benefit you, but you ignore it. You're like, he's slacking in this, but I kind of like him in these areas, so I'm gonna ignore this red flag.
Outgoingness.
Outgoingness?
Yeah, like.
How that's a red flag?
Yeah, like if you are not outgoing for me, you need to be that.
Okay, so a nigga that's not outgoing.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Because
That makes sense.
if it's not like connecting with your personality, like that's. But I'll be like, oh, it's all right.
Would you even give a nigga like that, like the box though?
It depends how much I like them and how
Okay.
long I've been talking to them. It's not like I don't just meet people and just.
Oh, no, I feel you. Okay, so outgoing, if the guy isn't charismatic
Yes.
enough for you.
Yes.
So you'll settle a little bit on the charismatic side if he's packing in other areas.
I mean, yeah, but it's not all about that. What other area are you talking about?
Your mind, see, I knew. I picked the right person, the ratchet one. Your mind going in the gutter. I'm talking about packing in other areas. Like maybe he got a good job.
I'm sure that's what you meant. I'm sure.
Y'all knew what I meant, right?
muscles?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You think about physical. Like, listen, ladies. He could be packing in other areas. Like maybe he has a good job. Maybe he's tall. You know, maybe he comes from a good background. You know, maybe he goes to church twice a week. Who knows?
No, yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I'll come back to you. If you think of another red flag.
Not to me, that's a big red.
All right.
To me, that's a big red flag.
All right. And
Let him know, Hershey.
what's your name again?
Styles.
Styles. Okay, Styles. What's a red flag that you see in a guy that you ignore?
Probably like not spending time with their family a little more. Like, yeah, that is a red flag.
Okay. So you want mama boys.
No, but like spend time with your family. Like
Okay.
it shows, or like someone who's disrespectful to like their parents. That because
That's
they're
it?
not gonna respect. Yeah, if they're not gonna respect your mom, what makes you think they're gonna respect you?
Facts.
Okay. Good point. Good point.
I be saying that all the time.
Good point. And yourself? Yeah, just twist that, John. There you go. Oh, what's a red flag that you see in a guy, but you ignore it?
I'm gonna be completely honest. Okay. If I'm talking to a guy and I peep, I don't know, that he's probably on his phone too much, or I
Yeah.
think that he probably texting other people. If I like him, I can see I'm lying.
Okay. All right. So
I might be like, because you don't never know if you could like, rank up.
yeah. Okay.
So I guess.
So a dude that's texting a lot is a red flag, and you'll ignore that.
Yeah, like say we're
put it
out
right
and he's
there.
just always on his phone or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just a red flag because who you texting?
Yeah, like if the vibes is good, you'll ignore that. Is what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, but and we're gonna go over here to Lady.
I do not ignore red flags because I'm
catch
not
'em all.
wasting my motherfucking time.
Okay.
But you, I'd rather just move on.
Period.
All right.
Just
All right.
saying.
So you don't
Shit like that.
ignore any red flags. All right. So let's
No.
think about the past. I'm sure there was in your past there were some
Okay.
red flags that you ignored.
In the past, I would look at somebody's potential rather than what they bring to the table. And that's like a fatal flaw. Like you cannot do that shit.
Yeah. So you was looking at, well, I think he has this drive and ambition, and then 6 months, a year down the line, this nigga's still at home.
You just see what they could be.
Yeah.
And because you believe in yourself, you give them that energy,
The benefit of the doubt.
but they don't have it in them to do it. So you just wasted your time.
Got you. That's big facts.
Yeah.
And yourself, Jules?
So me, honestly, I don't really fuck with guys. Like, it's mostly girls. But when I have fucked with a guy, I agree a lot with Kat. Sorry. Because if they're on their phone too much or they're trying to be sneaky, like, I see you. I peep everything. But I hide shit too. So I don't really give a fuck.
Exactly.
Like, we're on the same timing because I don't take any type of guy seriously ever. I haven't.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
That's really it.
That's funny. So you just as toxic as the toxic person, huh?
I don't think I'm toxic. I don't think I'm toxic at all.
You don't think you're toxic? All right. And what about yourself?
All right, this is not like good that I ignore it, but I can't help it. But when their actions don't match up with their words, I don't see nothing. Nothing.
So a guy that's like not congruent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a red flag.
Yeah, but I ignore it.
You ignore it.
Green flag to me. Zaddy.
Green flag to me. I feel you.
Horrible.
So Hershey, you got a different red flag? I'm gonna come back to you. I told you I would.
You're really picking on me tonight.
Oh yeah, you was the most nervous one too. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like.
We'll move on to the next question.
Thank you.
We'll start here. Next question. What's your name again?
Breezy.
Breezy. What's your real name?
Leah.
Leah.
Mm-hmm.
What's your real name too?
I thought we weren't doing government.
Yeah.
Tell you my Instagram.
Crystal.
Okay. So Crystal. All right. Next question. Starting here. Describe your ideal man?
My ideal man.
Yeah.
Okay. My ideal.
So let's do these three. So your ideal man. Let's go with height. Let's go with income, and let's go with like race.
Race.
Yeah.
I love me a Spanish boy. So papi, that's my
Papi.
thing, you know what I'm saying? Height. I mean, if you're taller than me, if you're towering over me, that's sexy. 6'4", you know what I'm saying? That's cute.
So Spanish, 6'4", and like preferred income. You kind of young, but what's your preferred income?
My preferred income,
like yearly for the guy. And if you can't do yearly, then do like how much you want your nigga to make a month.
How much I want him to make a month?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I don't know. Like, I don't want to say too little, but I don't want to say too much. I'm trying to stay humble, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say...
this is like your preference, like your ideal guy.
Man. Well, like my ideal guy wouldn't be focused on the money too much, you feel me? Like, it's about personality and stuff. It's about what you like offer, you know what I'm saying? We'll worry about the money afterwards, you feel me?
Yo.
Am I bugging?
Put the camera on lady.
Oh, you know I had something to say?
Lady,
you know I had something to say?
Because you older, can you explain to the younger why that's not the best mindset?
And I'm here to let you know that you need to have like some sort of
wait. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Okay, so one thing about me, I'm always working. I'm always getting my bread. So as long as my person is doing the same thing, then cool. We're cool. Yeah. We're chilling. You know what I'm saying? But I was growing up. My abuela always told me if I have one job, my man need to have two. You feel me?
Okay.
So, like, I want them to have more money than me, but if I'm the breadwinner, then I'm the breadwinner.
Let's give a figure. Let's give a figure.
And that's okay.
Let's give a figure like your ideal guy. 30,000, 50,000, 100,000, 200,000 is your ideal guy.
My ideal guy. 250,000.
250,000. Okay, got you. And let's go with you, Jules. What's your ideal guy? Let's go with height. Let's go with income. And let's go with race.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't answer any of those questions.
Oh yeah, because you prefer women, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you like truly? Are you bisexual? Or are you just straight up lesbian?
I was lesbian for a lot of years. I just started trying guys like a couple months ago, so I really don't know, honestly.
You don't know honestly? Okay, so that's why you really can't give it. Okay, let's just do this for you. So like the viewers kind of get like the architect of guy that you're into. Celebrity crush.
I don't have one.
You don't got one?
No.
Dang.
I'm sorry.
You mad young. You should be crushing on... Who they crush on now when they're 18? Some young nigga.
I mean, if it came down to it about money, I don't really care. I feel like we could both be making money. It'll make it easier in the end, and we can get to where we want to.
I got you. Let's do this. So you just started messing with guys in the past couple months. So the guys that you mess with, what they look like?
Pretty.
Black, white, Spanish, Asian.
I don't have a type with that.
Jamaican. Well, what was the guy in the past that you messed with?
A variety, yeah.
Oh, it's just a variety. So
yeah, they just got to be real pretty to me or just feminine.
So you'll mess with an Asian?
Yeah, I have.
Not a girl, I'm talking about a guy.
A guy, yeah.
You mess with a guy Asian?
Yeah, he was my little sugar daddy.
Oh, okay. How old was he?
He was 26, 7.
26, 7 niggas be sugar daddies that young?
Yeah.
He gonna have to.
You know what?
Gotta make up for it somewhere.
Because
Anyway, I'm making my money right now.
Hey, listen, don't get on the Asians like that. You never know.
We love Asians.
Asians could surprise you. I mean, they got more than just a little smart. Yeah, they'll solve a math problem in a second. They got more than just a little fortune cookie, yo. You know what I mean? I'll let you slide. Oh no, actually, you're bi. What's your type of girl then? Do you like feminine girls or masculine girls?
Feminine, beautiful.
Okay, so you like very girly girls.
Yeah.
And what's your type of girls?
You got to be prettier than me, but like I like naturally pretty. You know.
Any race?
Mostly black, Hispanic, and because they're usually crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
And that's really it. I don't fuck with white girls. I did a couple times. Not again.
Not again. All right.
You like the white ones.
And lady, you got a man, so you could just describe your man if you want.
So I ain't really worried about this. I'm worried about this. Like, can you fuck a nigga up if they come up on us? I don't want to know how much you make, because if I find out, I'm gonna run you for all your bread. If I ask you for something, like
you should be able to get it.
If I have to ask twice, there's gonna be a problem.
I need to be like
okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. Experience. Yeah.
So what would you say that income would be?
Unknown. But a lot.
So like
at least
so let me phrase it this way. So you said that if I ask for something, you got to be able to, jump and give it to me for pretty much whatever I want. I don't want to ask twice. So would it be like $100,000 a year? Under?
At minimum. I mean, you could do a lot with $100,000 if you save and invest and work your money right.
So a minimum of $100,000.
But I don't want to know.
Got you. Okay, I feel you. You just want to enjoy the fruits of...
I just want your money. Give it to me.
You don't really want to know. And let's go to you, Kat.
My ideal man, I feel like the same with the whole money. Like, I don't want to know, because like, as long as if I'm asking for anything or if I need anything and everything is like paid the way it's supposed to, like whatever, then I'm good. Like, I don't really mind. Height, I really don't care for height, to be honest. Like,
how tall are you?
I'm 5'4".
You 5'4"?
I've dated people shorter than me, taller than me, like, yeah.
Okay.
So it's just more about like personality and where your mind is at.
So it's more about the vibes for you.
Yeah.
Got you.
Like, honestly, and then raise. I always wanted to try a black person, but it just happened to happen that I've always been with a Puerto Rican. But I've always wanted to try, like, some chocolate, but never worked out that way.
Hey, slide in the DMs. Her situation complicated, dudes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, guys. Sorry.
Oh my God.
She with it.
Oh no. You get people in trouble.
Yeah, I'm going to get in trouble.
He probably watching this right now, punching the air.
Nah, I love you. Wait, no, the other way.
Yeah, just turn it that way. Yeah. There you go.
What's up?
So describe your ideal man. Height, income, and race.
Okay. Income, it doesn't matter unless, I don't have to be taking care of you.
Exactly.
Oh no,
that's a good way to put it.
Oh my god. Height taller than me is fine, and well, my only boyfriend ever has been my baby dad, and I like girls, so I only been with one guy. I only had one boyfriend my whole life. He's Dominican, so I guess for guys, Dominican, and yeah, girls just gotta be cute. That's it.
So you like feminine girls or masculine girls? Like, do you like them
I
stud
don't
type?
like dykes. I like studs and femmes.
Okay, so you like both.
Yeah.
What do you prefer?
Femme.
Femme.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you consider yourself feminine?
Yes and no. I'm like both.
If you are with a feminine girl, who would be the top and who would be the bottom? Would you be the top?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel you. Got you. And actually, a quick question for the two bisexual ladies. Starting with you. When you date girl, you dated the girl before?
Yes.
So speaking to Mike a little bit, when you date girls, who pays for the bill when you go out, or do y'all split it?
Usually it will be me, but it's about equal. Like
Okay,
sometimes
about
them,
equal.
sometimes me. Yeah.
Okay. What about yourself?
I'm not bi. And
Oh, well, you said, well, I mean,
I don't like
Oh,
being called bi.
so what you like being called?
No label.
Man, we got to put a label on something for the
Yeah.
audience.
No, it's called no label.
Oh, it's called no label?
It's kind of like pansexual.
pansexual.
Pansexual?
But usually me, yeah.
Usually you?
Mhm.
Okay. So you would be more like the top and the girl would be the bottom. Like you would be more the masculine and the girl would be more the feminine, right?
I
In that
feel
role,
like
in that dynamic?
it's two girls, so it's equally usually.
But you said that you would be paying you usually pay for the dates.
Yeah.
That ain't equal.
You the man.
Yeah, you
I
got
could be the
like
man
that?
if I want to, but it's two girls for a reason, you know?
No, I feel what you're saying, but okay. That makes sense though.
We could split it sometimes. Like, it wouldn't be awkward if we asked about it. Like, I like to ask before.
Got you.
Or if I want to pay, I'm going to say I'm going to pay, or I just pay.
Got you. Okay, cool. Next question. Well, actually, no. Let's go you. First, you almost forgot. See, look. I was like, oh, I'm so nervous. I was going to let you slide. I was going to let you slide. But go ahead, Hirsch.
My ideal guy has to be Spanish.
Okay.
Yeah, and taller than me, because I'm a short person, though. That's easy.
Got you.
And make more money than me. I'm a hard worker, though, so you got to make a lot of more money.
Okay. All right. So what's
I'll
that?
hustle.
What's that figure?
I was saying like 100,000. I was thinking that number already, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Starting with you. So that guy, you said how tall?
I never said a height.
Oh, what's the height preference?
Oh, I said taller than me, but I'm 5'2", so.
You're 5'2", so 5'3"? So there's a
that's too
preference.
short. Yes,
How you gonna
that's
say
too short for me, though.
5'3" is taller than you.
Yes, it is taller than me, but that's too short. 5'5", yeah, like 5'5", 5'6".
still
Speaking of Mike a little bit.
You can still make eye contact.
Yeah, but like that's too close. That's too close.
Okay. So 5'5"?
Yeah, 5'5", 5'6".
5'5", 5'6", $100,000 a year in Spanish.
Yes, Spanish.
Okay, got you. So here's the question. We're gonna come around on a panel, right? Question is that guy that you want, right? So you're all of you ladies' ideal man. What do you think that he wants in you?
Cook, clean, don't be too crazy outside. Respect him,
Okay.
Don't be his ass, because, Spanish girls be a little crazy.
All right.
But yeah,
So
that's it.
cook, clean, and don't fight him.
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
I think being like independent and like even if they was to have it, for you to have it on your own without them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Cooking, cleaning, the regular stuff, which you don't have to do unless you're married, but we all do it anyways. So
Okay.
yeah.
So you said independence, be independent, and then also cooking and cleaning.
Yeah, like if you have, kids, take care of the kids, take care of that, like the cleaning the house,
Okay.
like that.
And Kat, switch the mic to you. The question is, your ideal man that you described, what do you think that he wants in you?
So I think, like, what a guy would want is, like, to make sure you're pleasing him, like, sexually, show appreciation, and just respect him and the relationship. And I feel like that's all a guy really wants from a female. And loyalty. So when you got that, your man's gonna want you. Your ideal man is gonna want you.
Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Get excited over there.
All right, so loyalty. Yeah. Let me just repeat it back for the viewers too. So you said loyalty. So I have this right too. Loyalty, cook and clean.
I didn't say that.
What did you say? Oh, she said that.
Loyalty, like pleasing sexually.
Sexually, yep.
And respect and appreciation.
Okay, yeah, that's good. And what about you, lady?
Value. Because everybody got coochie. Everybody know how to cook.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do you give a manicure, take care of his hands because he's working hard for you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you make sure you're an ear to listen? Do you know when to shut the fuck up? Do you know when to speak up to say something? Maybe he needs to hear something. So it's just knowing how to like read his energy and then feed off of it as well.
Okay, that's a good answer. So pretty much adding value outside of sex.
I mean, that's very important.
Yeah.
Like what you said is legit, but that's baseline. Yeah. Like you should be good at sex. That should be like,
okay.
That's regular. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's not a question. That's not
so far. Both you ladies we did 9 episodes. So far, both you ladies gave the best answer that we've from this question. We haven't asked it on all 9 episodes, but so far, very good answers. And how old would you say you were?
24.
24, pretty good answer for a young lady like yourself. And what about you? So you could do man and woman. Start with the man first. What do you think the ideal guy that you may want in the future? What do you think that he wants in you? And then do a woman as well. What do you think that she wants in you?
A man. I just can't see myself being with a man, honestly.
Okay, let's
a woman.
And put the mic a little bit.
All right.
A little bit closer to you. Twist
a
that
woman. I would say I would want to make the money. I would take care of her. Make sure her nails are always done, her hair's done, lashes, anything she wants. She want to be a stay-at-home stud, femme, whatever.
So you'll be the provider.
Yeah.
So then okay. So my question is, okay, so you think that she would want you to provide in that situation. All right. So then let's just reverse it then back. What do you think she wants in you?
I haven't really thought that far, to be honest.
I mean, you kind of playing the man role, so I think you gave it kind of answers it because you said protect, provide, make sure she's good, stuff like that. All right. And Felicia from Friday.
I hate you.
Felicia from Friday. You do look like Felicia. I forgot your name. I'm sorry, I forgot your name.
Call me instead of being like, yo, what's your name again?
I forgot because that was the first thing. It's the braids, the twisties.
I did those braids.
Felicia was.
I think it's the combination of the hair.
Yo, niggas are Felicia and Friday. Niggas wanted to hit that back in the day. It ain't that bad of a.
You're mad pretty.
Yeah. You're so mean.
I mean, you do look like Felicia though. That's not bad.
That is horrendous.
What you talking about? In the 90s, everybody had a crush on Felicia low key.
Who?
Some niggas had
You had a crush on Felicia?
There was a couple niggas I'm sure that had a crush on Felicia. She was light skinned with the good hair.
You had a crush on a crackhead.
Good.
Nah, she
Let
wasn't
me get that right here. Yes.
Oh yeah,
she's a crackhead.
Still like microwaves and stuff, right? I ain't saying you still in microwaves.
It gets worse and worse.
Right.
It gets worse the more you talk.
Literally, like.
Let me ask you the question. So, your ideal man, what do you think that he wants in you?
What I think he wants in me, I think he wants.
Talk a little closer to the mic. I'm sorry.
I think he wants open communication, trust, respect, loyalty. I think he would want me to hold it down, especially if I'm with somebody and they're taking care of me and like holding most of the shit down. The least I could do would be to hold down the other shit that he's not holding down.
Like what? What would
like
that
if
be?
he's holding down the bills, the least I could do is clean and cook, do his laundry, fold his clothes. You know?
Okay.
You know?
Guac 3000 is on Saturday nights? Ain't nobody at that. Ain't nobody at that. That's
That's baseline. That's baseline.
For them, it's baseline. Okay. All right. So, can you push the mic on her?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just twist. Y'all get it. So you the only one that said independence, right?
So like being independent, yeah.
Yeah. So pushback for you. I'm gonna just ask deeper questions to understand your mindset, and then I'm gonna give input so you can understand my mindset.
All right.
So, do you really think a guy cares about a woman being independent and like a woman making her own money?
I mean, not that they care. I mean, like, have to care. What do you mean? What do you mean? Like,
all right, so I'll explain for you. I'll just let you know. So there's two types of guys, right? There's a guy that has the assertiveness, drive, ambition, and that can build himself a future and provide you a future as well. Those guys typically don't care how much a woman makes. They don't care about your independence, right? Because usually when a woman is independent, think about like men, we don't run around calling ourselves independent. Get what I'm saying? Like you've never heard a man say, yeah, I'm an independent man.
I don't think like
you never heard it. So look, the reason why you don't hear it because usually when women, call themselves independent, they're usually independent of a man. So men, when we hear independence, it's like, well, I don't care. Like, what are you saying here? You get what I'm saying?
Is like,
I think that's some men, by the way.
I didn't get to the second man. I'll get to that.
What I'm saying is like having a man, like having to take care of you. Like I wouldn't want that. So like, I don't want a man to take care of me. I want to take care of myself.
Exactly.
Like, I want to be able to buy my own stuff on my own. Yeah. Whatever. I don't want no one to, I mean, if you buy it, but yeah. So I said independence because I just feel like a guy seeing a girl who could get on their own. Like instead of like her having to depend on him buying everything, him doing this, him doing that, him having the house, him having the car. Like if we have the house, we have the car. I feel like that's like a plus. I don't like to depend on nobody. So
got you. I feel for you that's a good thing. For all women, all of you women should be chasing a career, chasing higher education to do good for yourselves. But the question is about what the man wants in you, because men, we tend to know what women are attracted to. You know what I mean? But it seems like women don't really understand what men are attracted to, because attraction isn't symmetrical. It's asymmetrical, meaning that what you find in a man, like you find ambition, him being a leader, him being a go-getter, you find that attractive. But the man doesn't find that attractive. It doesn't make our dick harder if you have a good job, if that makes sense. So I'll explain the first type of guy, right? So the first type of guy doesn't care about a woman's income. Like, working is optional. If he's a go-getter and he's making something for himself, you can work at McDonald's. You don't have to work at all. The second guy, he lacks that ambition, right? He lacks the ambition, the motivation. And so then since he's inadequate, then he looks for someone to be adequate. Make sense? Yeah. So then those type of guys, you don't really want anyway. The guys that, kind of, you still got to go 50-50 with and stuff like that. You're not really attracted to those guys long term. They may be charming and attractive at first for you. Like they may get you. You get what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that the guy isn't attractive in other areas. Like he doesn't have game. He's not charismatic. He still can't get the panties off. He still may get the panties off, but that's a red flag that all you ladies should look out for. A guy that's lacking, that second dude that's lacking in the ambition, the assertiveness, the dominance, the masculinity, the guys that can't really provide you a future. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So yeah, but yeah, I'll end it there. That makes sense to you ladies? You got any pushback on that? No? What you got?
It might actually be unattractive the more successful you are, because if you don't need him, what is he there for?
Yeah,
that's another thing.
I feel like that's That's what I was thinking while he was speaking. I was like,
it's not about money though. It's about like loving someone.
I feel like just overall. I'm not saying specifically about money.
So what she's saying is right, like a woman that is. So that first type of guy, 100% of women are attracted to. Like that's the.
No, not 100%. I feel
you're
like
not.
I'm not.
So that was not a fact.
I don't like
alpha men that are gonna buy me this and buy me that. Like that does not.
No, you want me to depend on a man? Never.
No. I'm not saying depend on a man. So think about it, ladies.
I like.
I'll break it down for you. I'll break it all the way down for you. So starting, we gotta start with you, Hershey.
Picking on people.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't like guys that are too big and bad and like, over it, because I feel like they give you something, they expect something out of it, or they expect something later,
I need to say something.
Or they feel like they gotta handle everything. Like, I feel like that makes the woman less than,
Well, that comes with the type of guy you're talking to. I mean, if he has that type of attitude about him that's making you feel that way.
I feel like it comes up at some point in time.
No, if you got a good guy that doesn't come up, like you got to think about it, right? What would you rather have? Would you rather, and this would be the question.
I'd rather have my own shit, that's it.
Well, not even about your own. We're not even talking about you. So that's the thing. Women always put it back on themselves. That was never the question. So look, we gonna come over here.
Didn't you ask us our point of view though?
Yeah, but no, I didn't ask your point of view, but not to put it back on like you. I asked it. That's why I was getting on her about independence. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I said, what do you think that the guy that she wants in you, she said independence. So it's like putting it on her. That's what that means. Like,
nah, as in she can hold her own shit down.
Yeah, but I just explained that no man, even the broke guy, don't care about that. Like the broke nigga, that's
unless
like
you're broke. Unless you're broke,
he
need you to make the money.
He'll look at you as, like, I could use her. Like, you get what I'm saying?
He could look at her like that, but then he could also look at her as motivation.
It just depends on different guys. You're gonna run into different personalities.
Yeah,
every guy's different.
I don't know.
True, every guy's different, but we're speaking in general.
In the game.
I'm about to go to you. You got it. All right, so starting with you. So so some ladies feel that, I think a guy, like guys like a woman that can get it on her own. Is that the agreement?
Some guys can just find that attractive.
Okay.
I know. All right. So can I add something?
I'm just gonna. We have to settle this here so we can all come to like a consensus. Her mic is on. No. Everyone answered. Yeah. Because it wasn't even a question. We were just kind of talking.
They want us to be broke and need them. That's what you're saying?
Just act broke.
You don't gotta be broke and need them.
I feel like that's how a lot of men are.
Just because you're a guy, don't mean I gotta act broke. I'm gonna be myself.
It's a win-win. Like,
you don't have to act broke.
They would.
Feel like you just need to be you and see if they like you or not.
Reciprocate that.
Yeah. So the consensus of this conversation, besides you're the only one. So all of you ladies think that a man cares about your income.
No, I don't think that.
Okay.
How much we make.
So not care.
Not how much we make, but like
I'm on fly team.
Like she said, somewhat independent. Like if we need something, I can get it myself. I don't need him to buy it for me.
But when you're in a relationship, why would you want to think like that? Why not want that feeling like, yeah, my man got me? Like,
I mean, I don't.
If he don't see your busted ass tire and replace it before you have to open your mouth and say something, he ain't it. Like, he don't really
I agree
give
with
a fuck.
that. But
no, I'm gonna be like, I guess I can't get to work. I can't drive.
If he doesn't,
you gotta fix it. I don't even know.
A man likes to be needed as well. I feel like.
Right. You have to make them feel important.
He likes to feel like the man.
If you could do everything yourself,
I didn't look
they're
at it
gonna
that
find
way.
a broke, busted bitch that needs them for everything and play you with some crusty dusty.
I'll say this.
That's true.
Yeah, that's
so
what
all
happens.
you ladies can understand what I'm, getting at here. Like a man, what I'm saying is that your income doesn't make you sexier. If you making money, good for you. You get what I'm saying? And I know that's not what you're talking about. I know you're talking about something different. If you're making money, that's good for you, but it doesn't make you sexier. It isn't like on our list of things that a man looks for. It's on every guy's list. I'm trying to tell you. Even on a broke dude, it's not on his list of what he looks for.
I don't agree.
Okay,
I don't agree.
You don't have to agree. I'm a man.
Not every guy.
So look.
And I'm a woman. Are you trying to say?
yeah.
I'm gonna stop.
Hold up.
For real.
No.
What were you saying?
You good, Hirsch?
Unless he's like a user and a
right now?
He's not going to need you to make more bread.
No. You could use the bathroom if you want right now. You went back there already? Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna go back there.
I got you, girl. I'm gonna close it.
Yeah. Walk back there. Sure.
Got there.
Go to the bathroom. We'll just continue the conversation, and then when you come back, you could hop in. Oh wait, y'all eating snacks, ladies?
Food.
Yeah, y'all can't eat
some.
on the mic.
Want some?
Yeah. Yeah, but that.
Oh, I am in the mic.
It picks up on there.
I am in the mic.
Yeah, it picks up in there. All right, so we'll stay on this for a little bit more, and then we'll move on to another question because we're kind of like beating this dead horse. But just to let you ladies know, I'm not saying that a man doesn't. Look, what I'm saying is that your money doesn't make you sexier to a man. For a guy, you get what I'm saying? His money actually would make him sexier, if that makes sense. Because what a woman looks for is certain traits in a man. You get what I'm saying? And those certain traits in a man, he has to have those traits in order to even make money. He has to be assertive, dominant, A-type personality, ambitious, have drive. You get what I'm saying? That builds his confidence. Get what I'm saying? Because all of you ladies are attracted to confident men, right? So how's the man gonna be? He can't really be that confident within himself. I mean, broke niggas is confident too, but
Oh, yeah.
No, for real.
Broke niggas is confident too in different ways. But I'm talking about a real masculine, confident man. He's not lacking in any of those areas. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna be different. Like, and all of you ladies are you guys are socially calibrated. Like, you can sense when a top dog walk in a room. Like, oh yeah, that's that nigga right there. You just kind of know. You feel what I'm saying? So my point is that your money doesn't make you sexier. Yeah, no guy really wants a female that, like, that's broke. But if she's bad, he'll take a broke girl. You get what I'm saying? We don't prioritize money. We prioritize looks, beauty, femininity, and stuff like that. That's all I'm saying. Make sense?
No.
It doesn't make sense. What?
I'm gonna move on from that.
No, let's go. What part doesn't make sense to you?
I just don't agree with what you're saying.
Okay, what part don't you agree with?
Me either.
No, that's cool. What part don't you agree with?
All of it.
Well, explain why.
It doesn't make well. Are you just saying, like...
I said that your money doesn't make you sexier, so you don't agree with that?
I mean, no one said that, though, so...
I don't agree with the fact that money makes men sexier either.
Yeah,
because when I see a dude walk in the club and he got money and he's like flashy with everything, I think that's mad unattractive. Because why are you trying to do too much?
I think it looks like you want to get robbed.
It doesn't have to be
I'll break
flashy.
it down to you ladies, right? So competence leads to competence leads to accomplishments, which leads to confidence. That's how a man has that true masculine confidence. So you have to be competent first, meaning that you have to be a go-getter, right? You got to be assertive, dominant, ambitious, have drive. Then you'll have accomplishments, right? And then once you get those accomplishments, you'll be confident. All men have to go through these three things to truly be masculine. Now, what I'm saying is that there are guys that's attractive, meaning that he could be charismatic. He could be charming. He could be, maybe your height, maybe your race, and you can still be attracted to him. But that's short-term attractionness. For a long-term, 10 years from now, maybe if some of you ladies want to have kids or anything, maybe if whatever the future may bring, the long-term attractiveness is the competence, leads to accomplishments, which leads to confidence. That's masculinity. Make sense?
Yes. Can I ask you something?
So go ahead. I'm sorry.
I feel like if you look at it better, as in, like, say you're at the library or something, and then you see, like, the man he's talking about, like, walking or doing his thing. He doesn't have to be flashy, but when you see him, you already see the confidence in him, the man in him, the masculine in him, and that would just drive you to be like, oh, like, who's that? Let me go. Like, it doesn't have to be in the club, because those are like broke niggas trying to act like they got it. Mm-hmm. But like, if you really go into like a place where, like, again, it could be a freaking library, gas station, store, grocery shopping, and you just ran into him. He's not flashing. He looks like dressed up, professional. You can go into a bank and find this person here, like, and you're gonna see the difference. I feel like with the masculine, or like
with the masculine, you'll see the difference. Like you'll be like, they ain't daddy.
Yeah, like,
you'll see the difference. You'll
like,
be
it
like,
just depends where you find him.
Like I could just fall into this nigga arms. Like he got me. You get what I'm saying? But I know these two really don't agree. But does that kind of make sense? How I broke that down, or no?
I hear what you're saying.
Okay, you hear what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying. It's just like this.
It's just like that. You still young though, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters about age.
She's older than me, and
it's not an age thing. It really is just
if you know what you want, you know what you want.
Well, not only that, with age come experience. Like when I was young, I dismiss all the red flags. Skinny waist and a fat booty, give it to me. She could be screaming. She could have these many babies. I didn't care about anything. I'm like, yo, she bad. That's all I wanted. So what I'm saying is that when you learn things, you'll be like, oh yeah, red flags. No, I'm not gonna date that broke nigga. Go ahead.
Real quick. I'm young. I'm 18 years old.
Yeah,
I don't think about it like that.
Yeah.
You know, like if I see crazy, I run away. That's it. I don't find it attractive.
Yeah. That's good. Got a good mindset. Being 18, you see crazy, you run away. That's good. So let's go to the next question. Hershey, you're back.
Yes.
Okay. We're going to start here with, what's her name again?
What's her name? It's Felicia.
Felicia. Yeah. Oh, you do the accent? You have the accent fire. Do that the whole podcast.
Got you.
I bet.
Got you.
She can't for real.
Wait, y'all friends?
We're cousins.
Oh, yeah, cousins.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can't see it. Which side? Your uncle?
The nose.
Uncle who?
We're second cousins.
Oh, second cousins.
Yeah.
All right. I feel you.
The bottom lip.
All right. Next question for you, Felicia. Let's do. Let's get right into it.
I'm nervous.
He just called you Felicia.
I know.
Again.
I know.
You gonna let him do that?
For real.
You gonna let him call you that?
Now let's make it fun.
I'll get her right now.
That was deep. We gonna
know how to do the dude.
That was fun. Question for you. So, would you rather your best friend sleep with your boyfriend, or you sleep with your best friend's boyfriend?
They're both bad, but I would rather me sleep with my best friend's boyfriend because I'm not attracted to their boyfriend. And I know myself, I know my intentions versus my friends. I can't trust them.
Okay. So you would rather sleep with your best friends. Oh, what about you?
Oh. I don't know. Skip me. Come back.
All right, come back to you. What about you?
I would rather my best friend sleep with my boyfriend than the trash takes itself out, and I maintain my moral integrity.
Period. Okay. Yeah.
And you said something different.
That was a good answer, though.
Yeah, I mean,
we can support.
Right.
We gonna go with you. We gonna skip you. You gonna go last. Hershey.
What was the question again?
The question is, would you rather? Let me go to it. Would you rather your best friend sleep with your boyfriend, or you sleep with your best friend's boyfriend?
If she's probably dating him, I probably don't like him, so I don't care. Have my nigga.
Have your nigga.
Yeah.
All right.
Take it.
Take it. And what about?
It wasn't worth it then if he's fucking her.
It wasn't worth it? Okay. All right. So but you ain't gonna smash the best friend's boyfriend.
No, because he's probably ugly.
Okay. But what if he not ugly though?
I probably wouldn't do it anyways.
Okay. You just ain't with it.
No.
I feel you. Can you twist the mic?
That's girl code, bro. You don't do that.
And yourself?
I'm gonna have to say, my best friend sleep with my boyfriend just to see if he would, do anything.
Okay, so you'll sleep with your best friend's boyfriend.
No, she said the opposite.
So you said opposite. Wait, say that again? I didn't even hear that.
I said I would rather my best friend sleep with my boyfriend. That way, like.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like I know what's up. Like,
yeah, that way you know what's up. Peace. And then you can. Okay, got you. What about you?
All right, I have questions.
Well, just answer first and then ask the question.
I have to ask the question before I answer.
All right, go ahead.
Can I be in the room?
It don't matter. You could be there. You can't join though. You just if you wanted to be there, you could be there.
All right, so I have my best friend sleep with my boyfriend, but I'm gonna be there. And
so you can either enjoy it or be miserable.
I don't know. I watch it.
Okay.
Now,
Okay, so I know what's going on.
Finish or you gonna like what you gonna do?
And Jules, what's up?
Yeah, I don't have either. But I have two answers. If it was a man, I would let my best friend sleep with him, fuck both of them. If it was a woman, I would sleep with my best friends, whatever. Because if it's my woman, I'm taking that dead serious. No one's touching her.
No one's touching her. Okay, so all right, so that makes sense. So you don't only so Felicia, you the only one advocating to be a hoe? Because you said you the only one. You the only one that said you go sleep with your best friend's boyfriend.
I fucking cannot.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. When you said sleep with them, I'm not thinking like what y'all was thinking. My mom was
make love or sleep.
I was thinking we were gonna take a nap. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, she's trying to cover up her modesty. I feel you. Okay, I'll give you that. We live. Cover up your modesty. I got you, shorty. I got you. You know, it's just jokes anyway. You like that, all right?
I hate you so much.
So, next question. Actually, we've been rocking for a little bit. Any ladies got any questions?
I have a
what
question.
would you do?
Right.
Do you advocate for the hoes, sir?
A man can't be a hoe.
I beg to differ. I get what you're saying.
It's too normalized.
You're literally a walking
man
red
could be a
flag.
hoe, but it's not a bad thing when you guys do it.
Exactly. Yeah, but just right. There's a title for everything you said. There's a label for everything.
Right.
No, so I'll explain. A man can't be a hoe. A man is a hoe maker.
Stop it.
No.
He's a hoe maker.
You could be a hoe, but society doesn't view you poorly. That's the difference. You're still a hoe.
They'd be like, oh, he got bitches.
Yeah, he's still a hoe.
His dick is dirty.
No,
That's the first thing they say.
He's a homemaker.
I'll explain, and I can explain this in many ways. So I've already explained before on a podcast why a man can't be a hoe. Those reasons is because one, it is
hairstyles.
I think you just don't like the word hoe.
What you say?
It's just like
It's going over
you
your head.
keep trying to justify toxic masculinity.
Toxic masculinity?
Yeah, like you're literally toxic as fuck. Like
I'm
hearing you
toxic.
talk and like explain
He likes
things.
to provoke y'all. Don't let him do it.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Play on.
Okay. I thought the word misogynistic was going to come out soon. Nah,
Not for
That's
me.
okay.
not for you.
Not for me.
All right,
It was next.
Cool, well,
It was coming.
I'll explain why a man can't be a hoe. All right. So it's a few things. I'm going to break it down to you. Well, one, just how we view the world. Anything that's easy isn't respected, right? So if you play a game on easy mode, you don't unlock no new characters. You don't reach no new levels. If let's just say a trust fund baby and someone that worked himself up to become a millionaire, who's more respected? The person that worked himself up to become a millionaire instead of the trust fund baby, because he's more respected because it was harder. Make sense? So what I'm saying is that sex, for a woman to get sex, is very easy. Make sense? All of you ladies can walk out just in the street now or walk into any club and a bar and you can have sex with me.
That
Probably
makes
about
us easy or
100% of
men
guys.
easy. Because we could walk up to anybody and be like, yo, you trying to, and they'd be like, yeah.
Well, let me finish.
Yeah.
So women hold the key to sex. You get what I'm saying? Men don't hold the key to sex. If we try to have sex with you and you don't want it, that's rape. The thing is that you can
Can't
have
say
sex.
that
It's the same way.
word.
Yeah, we're not on
Okay.
YouTube, so we're good. You could have sex with any guy that pretty much you really wanted to. You get what I'm saying? So for women, it's much easier to have sex. That's why it's not respected if you're just out there flamboyant with your sexuality. That's one. And that's just how we view respect. Anything that's easy isn't respected. For a man, 1 in 3 men between 18 and 30 is either virgin or celibate. So that's a statistic. Yeah.
Who is doing the statistics?
Right, are you doing it?
Are you statistics, sir?
No, you could, after this podcast, please look it up. 1 in 3 men between the ages of 18 and 30 is either a virgin or haven't had sex in a year. You get what I'm saying? So think about this, ladies. When you're at Walmart, when you're at CVS, there's guys that you walk by, you don't even notice them. They're doing your register and stuff. If you don't notice them, how many other Johns don't notice them? You get what I'm saying? You only look at the dudes that, all of you ladies only look at the dudes that qualify to you, meaning that they're attractive. And then if those guys are attractive, other females are attractive to those guys as well. So that's one. If it's easy, it isn't respected. It's easy for you ladies. So if you just flamboyant with your sexuality, we don't respect it in society. The other thing is that it's a give and a get. For a woman, you give sex. For men, they get sex. When you get an award, right? We clapping. When you get money, you're like, oh, I made a come up because you got it. You feel what I'm saying? Reverse it. The giver, the person that gave you the award, no one claps for that person. They didn't accomplish anything. You get what I'm saying? The person that gave you money, it's like, okay, you did a good deed, but we don't care about that. So what I'm saying is that it's how the society views it. So women give sex. That's why it's like, okay, you don't get clapped for it. Men get sex. That's why we call them pimps and players. You get what I'm saying? We don't call them hoes. So we just view it differently. And not only that, sex for a woman is the most ultimate form of submission. Get what I'm saying? There's many forms of submission, but allowing a nigga to slide in between your soul gaps, smack it, flip it, and twist it around, it doesn't get more submission than that. You feel what I'm saying? Men, for sex, it's a dominating act. So, yeah, ladies, those are the 3 factors why a man can't be a hoe. We are hoe makers, meaning that, okay, let's for an example, Joe Biden, right? Joe Biden and, Joe Biden's wife and Kamala Harris' husband. They kissed. No one gave 2 craps about Kamala Harris' husband. Everyone was calling Joe Biden's wife a 304, a hoe. And everyone was calling that she's for the streets. You seen the video, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that that's just how society views it. Promiscuous women is just viewed like, it's disgusting. A promiscuous man is like, you had to do something right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. May I interject? Yeah, sure. So I agree with what you said, but men can still be hoes.
If you want to call a nigga
only an ugly man cannot be a hoe because that's very difficult for him to get coochie. But if you're an attractive man, that's mad easy for you to get coochie, just as easy as it is for ugly or attractive female to get anything.
So I was in a club in Miami and Trey Songz was in there, and I was seeing him getting rejected by girls.
He's stupid.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that
game.
No, right. listen.
I'm so serious because an ugly nigga could pull a female.
Look at Jay-Z.
Right.
It's just the way you talk.
Look at Jay-Z. I just love
all they gotta do is make a girl laugh.
Ladies,
literally.
You can make it jiggle.
This is what I'm saying, right? This is what I'm saying.
You can make him giggle. You can make it jiggle.
He got bread. This is what I'm saying, ladies.
I hate you.
And I want y'all to understand this. So remember I said that men and women are not the same. We're opposites. So during the courting process, how women view the dating market and dating period. Women look to disqualify men. When a guy approaches you, if his shoe's not right, you like, this nigga's out of here. Disqualified. If his breath isn't fresh, you're like, yeah, nigga. If he says the wrong thing, it could be going good. The date could be, listen. The date could be going fine. But if he says the wrong thing and it triggers something here, it's like, yeah, he's not qualifying for the box. Let's reverse it. Men look to qualify women. If her breath stink, well, she still got a fatty. What's good?
Nah.
So that doesn't make it more of a hoe.
No. Listen, it's just what I'm saying is that it doesn't make it more of a hoe. It's just the standards are
lower.
Yeah, women it's much lower. That's a fact. Men,
so you're easy hoe.
It's much lower. So it's not an easy hoe because it's still hard for us to get it. Just it doesn't matter if our standards are lower. We still got to work hard to even get our low standards.
Stop it. You know, if you took a crusty dusty off the street, that would not be a challenge.
Okay, one lady here. Put the camera on her.
Put it right on me.
She's seeing the logic in this.
Yeah, I see the logic.
You're seeing the logic in this. So I'm not speaking from a feelings point of view. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's speaking logic.
It's not feeling.
I mean, like, I understand you a little bit.
Like, more from a man than what a man expects from a female.
Which is worse.
Like, if you're really that desperate, you give shorty a toothbrush.
Come on. These are basic hygiene standards.
Ladies, this is just an example. What I'm saying is that when women look at men, they look to disqualify the man during the courting process. When a man looks at a woman, he looks to qualify her. It's like, what does she have instead of what doesn't she have? Get what I'm saying?
But you're digressing from the point.
No, I'm not digressing. I'm pushing the point even further. You get what I'm saying? So look, when a man is talking to a woman, if she says the wrong thing, we don't care. If she gives us the opportunity, we're going to hit. And you get what I'm saying?
y'all can't be hoes?
No,
You guys could be hoes.
You're desperate. You're thirsty.
But it just doesn't matter. All right, listen. Guys don't care about being a hoe, and that's cool. Girls don't want to be a hoe, and that's cool. I get that. But you could still be a hoe.
Not only that, right? Here's another point I want you ladies to understand, right? All of you ladies are attracted to the guys that can get girls.
Right.
Because if he can't get girls, then that means he failed a bunch of times.
I don't agree with that.
Listen,
both ways,
if he can't get girls, that means he failed a bunch of times with girls, like the guys that you walk past in CVS. He failed a bunch of times. So obviously, he's going to fail with you. So what I'm saying is that women are attracted.
He's going to fail with you.
No, women are attracted to guys that can get girls because it takes practice for a man. It doesn't. We're not born with our value, our sexual value. A man has to be charismatic, be charming, be confident, show you a good experience on a date, give you a good vibe. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead.
All right, for me, like, I like those awkward people. Like, there's some people that have the type that they like the people that aren't seen by other women
I'm not saying he has to be like out there.
But you're speaking for everybody. No, I'm saying there's people like me that I like the awkward ones that can't even look me in my eyes when I'm talking to them.
Listen, I had a girl on a podcast that said she was into what's the dude's name? The rapper. He's like mad awkward and weird.
Uzi?
No.
Blueface? Which one?
Yeah, I don't know, but what I'm saying,
they all awkward and weird.
Nah, it was someone that's really, I can't even remember his name. Wasn't Childish Gambino? Yeah, Childish Gambino.
Oh yeah, he is a little.
He is.
Yeah. So
Childish Gambino.
Oh no,
David Donald Glover.
Yes,
yeah.
Glover,
We call him Childish Gambino. Yeah. So Donald Glover. So yeah, she said, "Oh nah, that's my celebrity crush." Wow. And then all the ladies was like, "Yeah," but I understood it. It's because is that even though he could be awkward, get what I'm saying? So even though the guys that you could be into those awkward guys, he still has to qualify. Like if awkward is your thing, then he has to qualify for that. Do you get what I'm saying? The vice versa for the man will look for something to like, okay, she doesn't meet this, she doesn't meet that, she doesn't meet that, but she got a fat booty. Or guess what? She has no butt. She's not even good looking, but it's a slow Saturday night and I ain't get no pussy in a minute. I'ma hit it.
That's a hoe.
Starting with you, Hershey.
Yes.
So, do you think your sexual past matters?
No, it shouldn't.
Okay. And what about you? You could turn the mic towards you.
Can I ask?
Yeah, you can elaborate.
It depends. Like, if you have like something that needs to be told, then that's when it matters. But if it's the body count, all that crap, like, it shouldn't matter.
Okay, cool. And you?
If it's before you, then no.
Okay, and yourself? Wait. Before you, like before the guy that you're dating? You mean?
No, like, if it happened, like if they had all these bodies before I met them, then it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I was saying. Kat, and what do you think?
Can you say the question again? My bad.
Yeah, do you think your sexual past matters?
No.
Okay.
Unless
you can elaborate.
I don't know if the person got experience, but that's the only. I would feel like that's the only way it mattered.
As long as you don't have anything.
Like, yeah.
Okay. And lady, do you think your sexual past matters?
Yeah, because I'm good and they mad. They don't want nobody else having none of this. So it
does matter. Okay. And what about yourself?
No, I feel like it don't matter.
You want to elaborate? Everyone else did. If not, it's fine.
I feel like it's just simple like that.
Okay, cool. And what about yourself?
I actually broke up with somebody because of it, so it matters to me.
Okay, so it matters. So their sexual past mattered or your sexual past mattered?
Okay, let me rephrase. So if I ask you like how many bodies you have and you tell me one number and then later on tell me a different number, now
it's not congruent. That goes with what you said before. You don't like incongruency.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I remember.
Just be honest.
Active listening to you, yo. I got you.
Appreciate it. Finally, you didn't listen to my name though, but it's
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm actually not good with names. I'm just one of those people that's not good with names.
Okay.
We can
work on it.
Like Jules, I remember yours because so many. I know a lot of Jules.
Damn.
And
I gotta switch it up.
Cat is just easy.
Yeah.
And I know Lady, so you know what I mean.
You seem like you'd be a cat.
Thank you. I think I do. Like when I got makeup on, I got the cat eyes and stuff.
That's sexy.
Like mine. That's why I go for.
Wait, you said you got the exactly that with the point here. Yeah.
I'm dead.
That'll do it.
Okay, question for the ladies. Starting with you. So all of the ladies said that their sexual past doesn't matter, besides you, Lady, right? Okay, cool.
And her.
Oh yeah.
I remember.
You didn't say that.
The question was it like our sexual past, right?
Yeah. So next question, starting with you. Do you regret the man that you lost your virginity to?
I don't regret it, no. I regret how it went down, but I don't regret it.
Okay. And yourself?
Yes.
Okay. You want to explain why?
It wasn't how special I wanted it to be. I wanted to wait longer. He didn't really listen either, you know? It wasn't where I wanted it to be either.
Got you. It wasn't where you wanted it to be?
Yeah.
I got you. Like setting, place, time. I got you. And what about yourself, Lady?
I don't regret who. I just regret like how.
How? Okay.
Yeah.
And you, Kat?
I kind of agree with her because like when I was a virgin, I would think that like when I lost it, like it would be so beautiful.
Yeah.
The place and
Like they would care.
Yeah, and
some roses, candles.
yeah,
That's what I was expecting.
So y'all had the Disney fairy tale in your mind. Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, this nigga about to wow me.
So I mean, the person's not maybe that. So I just, yes, I regret it because it was just, I don't know, it wasn't. I was warned that it was gonna be like, oh, be careful, it's gonna hurt, and it was just like, wow,
Right, me too.
like this is what everybody was warning me about. Like it was.
Hey, you low key trying to say this nigga was this.
I didn't even get to.
You low key trying to say this nigga was That's not even there.
Yeah.
We live
and then
right
I got
now.
pregnant right after, so I didn't even get to enjoy myself. Like, yeah.
Oh dang.
Wow.
It was. I regret that.
So you regret it.
Oh, she was like, hell yeah.
And I'm not gonna hold you. I totally forgot your name. What's your name again?
Styles.
Styles.
Yeah.
All right, Styles. I'm gonna try to remember.
No, I don't regret it.
You don't regret it?
No.
Okay, cool. And yourself?
Hell yeah.
You do. Why?
Yeah, I don't. Because I feel like he lied his way into getting it.
She looked
Yeah,
bad.
like I don't even know. Like he was just like, oh my
So
god.
he famoosed his way into the
Yes,
pussy. I
yes.
say he famoosed his way in there.
And I was young. I feel like I gullible. I fell for it.
Okay,
Gullible.
Damn.
got you.
That's the
I thought
worst
he was
part when you
mad
know
cute.
better and you still do it.
All right.
Yeah, like I was like, oh, he's so cute. All this crap.
Another question for the ladies, starting with you, Hershey, and then we're gonna go back around. Do you have kids?
Yeah, I have a son.
You do have a son. Okay, how old?
He's 4.
He's 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So here's a question. Let me get it here.
So, how about that airplane food?
Oh, did someone ask about the Lakers? Now I was reading the comments. It's nigga funny.
We're not talking
I
about
don't even know
football.
about the Lakers.
Sorry.
Football.
It's not football.
That's basketball.
Fuck the Lakers.
All right.
And I work in a sports bar. I'm sorry.
Wait, let me see if there's any more. Hold up. Let me go back to it.
I'm dead.
Anyone have questions?
Talk about signs. What zodiac sign is everybody?
I'm a Pisces. My birthday's in 2 days.
Happy early birthday.
You're Pisces?
Yeah, no. I was about to say. I noticed it and I was going to ask.
I'm a Gemini.
My mama's a Gemini.
All right. So questions starting with you, Hershey.
Yes.
Your son came to you, right? He has 2 women that he's pursuing. One of the women now he loves them equally. They love him equally. Everything between these 2 women are 100% equal. The only thing that's different is one has 100 bodies and the other one has 4 bodies. Which woman would you advise your son to date and take seriously? To marry?
The one that he's connecting the most, even though you just said equal. That. All equal.
Yeah, the only...
But there has to be something that's
this
more.
This scenario, Hershey, look, pay attention. This scenario.
Because why would the mom know the bodies?
Yeah, look, just a scenario. Everything's 100% equal, right? The only thing that is different is one has 100 bodies and one has 4 bodies. What would you advise your son to marry?
I'm gonna be real. One? Like, this might sound crazy, but the one with the 100 bodies, she's experienced. She knows what's up, bro. Like, she gonna get my son good.
She gonna teach him.
Yeah, like
teach him.
She like, this is what you do. This is how I like it. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be experienced for the next one. It'll help him out. To be honest,
it'll help him. Okay. All right. Let's go with you, Styles.
I wouldn't care which one he chooses. Honestly.
You got to pick one.
See, that's why I picked, because I was saying, like, it's not fair.
It's not my problem.
Well, think about this. Let me give you ladies perspective, because some of you ladies may not have kids. Some of you ladies do have kids, right? So this is your son. This is literally a copy of you. You created the copy of yourself. He was in you for 9 months. You birthed him. You fed him. You cleaned after him. You raised him for 18 years. You took him through all of, undergrad school, all the way up to college. And he became someone of importance. And he's like, hey, Mom, I really like these 2 ladies. And, I love them equally and they love me equally. One has 100 bodies. One has 4. I need your advice. What would you advise your son?
What I would literally say to him right now, I would say go with the one that has 4, but I know you're gonna choose one with 100. Cause
okay. So you say
the opposite.
Go. So you say, because he would do the opposite.
No, I just think like he'll just do the opposite.
Well, he's not a boy. Like, he's a grown man. He's like,
so if he's 30 years old. Why is he asking
exactly.
his mother, like, which girl should I pick?
First of all,
she has this body.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm a grown man and I ask my mom for advice on things.
Over how many bodies a girl has?
No, I'm saying in general, I ask my mom for advice. This is the scenario. Yeah, this is just the ladies. Focus. This is just a question. So no, it's fine. All of your answers are welcome. I'm not coming at your answers, but I just want you to give an actual answer.
That's 4.
Okay, cool. And you can twist the mic to yourself.
Okay. To be honest, if he likes both of them equally and they equally love him, I just say be with both.
Yeah, but he wants to practice monogamy. He wants one.
He wants one, and I would tell him. Yeah, that's my answer, though.
I mean, so
right,
if you go.
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, well, if you go to a financial advisor and they say go with both, that's not really advising. The question is what would you advise your son to do?
I would tell him to. Well, if it's 100% equal, then
100% equal. The only thing that is different, one of the women let 100 dudes slide in between her soul gaps, beat it up, smack it, and flip it around.
I'll say 4 because, 9 times out of 10, she probably respects herself more.
Okay, cool. And lady, you?
You
got kids, right?
Yeah, I got one.
Boy, girl?
Boy.
Oh, word. All right, cool.
Hey, gang.
Boy, mom.
I would tell him to go with the girl who has 100 bodies because she probably don't give a fuck about most of them. But the girl who has 4 bodies probably still talks to all of them.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So,
that's a good point there.
Awesome.
Okay.
That's true. She takes her time.
And you ain't breaking my son's heart. I'm going to break your face.
Just a little pushback on that because
right?
I see your logic here, but here's what I would say the logic is a little flawed. But I do understand your logic. But I would say the logic is flawed is because you can't go by possibility. You always want to go by probability. So someone having 100 of something, the probability is much higher that she probably has more of a connection with maybe one of the 100 guys than the one that's 4. I understand that you're saying, well, it's possible that she could really be sprung on one of the niggas that was in a had 4 bodies, but it's probable. The probability is much higher with the 100. Understand what I mean?
I hear you.
Yeah.
But that's your logic versus mine. And we could disagree to disagree.
Comments. Well, I'll read comments after. I'll get who's ever tuning in right now. We'll get to your comments after this. But I do understand your logic. That was just a little pushback for you.
I'm going to give you a quick answer.
Yes.
Because I'm not a mother and I can't really answer this truthfully. But
okay,
I agree with both you guys. And I'm going to say 100. The woman with 100 bodies.
Okay. A question for you. Do you see yourself? Well, you're 18. Currently, right now, in your mind frame, do you see yourself having kids in the future or no?
I always said no, but I raised all of my siblings and I got 6 siblings.
Okay. Dang, you got 6?
Yeah.
They're younger than you?
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
Okay. How old is your mom, if you don't mind me asking?
My mom's like 30 something, 36 probably. I don't know.
Dang, I probably know your mom's.
Chill, bro.
No, not like that. I mean, I probably
Chill, bro. You definitely don't.
I don't know.
You definitely don't.
But okay, so for you, it's just like you agree with both of the answers.
So I guess I would have kids.
You would have kids because you do love kids.
Like 30s, older.
Okay, cool. So you'll wait.
Yeah.
To have kids. Cool. And can you answer that question? You want me to repeat it or you got it?
4 bodies or 100 bodies?
Yeah. Yes.
Honestly, I don't know. I would tell him to trust his.
You don't have any kids though, right?
I have 2.
Oh, you do got 2 kids. Word. Boy and girl?
Yeah, boy and girl.
Okay. So just like think about your son then. Like what would you if he came to you like, Mom?
I don't really have kids. I'm lying to you.
Oh, you don't have kids. Okay.
You were 21.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I mean, hey, she could have started a little early. Who knows?
You never know.
I know a lot of people who started early, but not me.
Party later.
I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know. How old is my son at this point?
Let's say he's 30 years old and he's a doctor. He's a man of value, high value, a man of prestige.
I'd probably say high value of prestige. Probably 4 then.
Okay. All right. So you use logic there. I seen it calculating. So when I used, I'll just, and let me know if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. So you were going to say 100, but then when I used that, no, he's an accomplished man that your son is. Then it started twisting. And it started twisting because you started to look at risk mitigation. Am I wrong? All right? No, you didn't start to look at risk mitigation, meaning that, well, it's less riskier if he takes the one with the 4 and he has a man of status. So then I wouldn't want him to take the one with the 100 body count. Did you view it that way?
Well, I'm just
that way
saying,
or no?
like how I see it is if she has 4 bodies, then my perspective, maybe she carries herself in a different way than the girl with 100 bodies. And if you're saying that he carries himself.
Yeah, he's a man of prestige.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's all equal.
The love is equal. The love is equal.
Right, but not how she carries herself.
Yeah.
So like you said, if he's a man of prestige, then I would want him to be with the girl with 4 bodies because they sound like they match up more than 100 bodies.
Got you. All right. And that's the reason why that's a good logical answer. And I seen it like tuning in her mind and she was changing her answer because, and that's why I gave that example. Like, yo, this is your son. This is a copy of yourself. You get what I'm saying? You raised him, you birthed him. He has value. You get what I mean? He has value. So you always want to look out for his best interests. Shay, we good? I'll go to the comments right after I make a statement. So here's just some statistics for you ladies, right? 50% of marriages end in divorce, right? 80% of divorces are initiated by women. 90% of divorces are initiated by a woman that has a college degree, right? There are many predicators for divorce. One of the 2 main reasons are financial, and the other reason is unhappy, unsatisfied.
Cheating.
And well, that's within that. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you are your son, you made a copy of yourself, and you're going to give your son advice, you always want to put your son in a situation where he can have the highest probability of success. Make sense? So I would advise my son, I'll just answer the question, because all of you ladies already answered the question, but I would advise my son to choose a woman that has 4 body counts. The reason why is because it's less risk. It's less risky. You get what I'm saying? And for many of reasons. So I'll explain this to you ladies real quick, because I know all of you want to talk real quick, but I'll explain this and I'll get into more. Did any of you ladies ever miss what you never had?
Yeah.
Did you ever miss what you never had?
Yeah, because you don't know what it's like. You're curious.
Oh, you may want it.
That's how you miss what you don't have.
You may want it, but you don't.
Curiosity is missing what you don't have.
Curious would make you want something. Curious would make you miss something. Miss is much. It's a much deeper feeling than curiosity.
Isn't it hallucinating?
So I'm connect the dots with me here. I'm gonna run you guys through it, right? So a woman with a high body count, right, that has 100 bodies. The reason why I wouldn't advise my son to choose the girl with 100 bodies, well, one, we have the statistics that shows you that one of the reasons why women divorce men, one of the predicators is them just being unhappy and unsatisfied. So that means that if she has 100 bodies, the likelihood goes up for her to be unsatisfied and unhappy with my man. So the divorce goes higher. The higher the body count, it goes up. There's also a statistic on this, ladies. Let me finish, right? There's a statistic on this. Do you guys follow No Jumper or Shade Room or any stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you may have seen it. It was about 2 months ago. It was put out. It shows that the divorce level, it was studies done at many different universities. Once a woman reaches a body count of 6, the higher the likelihood that she won't be in a stable relationship. So meaning that divorce increases, and that's only 6 bodies. So we have statistics and we have data on this that a woman with a high body count wouldn't be the best mating choice for anyone. Make sense? For any man, especially a man of value. And you seem to get that. Well, if this nigga valuable, then nah, like I want him to, find someone that's, kind of equally valued. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say there. What's up? Yeah, well, it's depression, anxiety. The higher the body count, the more anxiety, the more depression, the more pills that she's on.
You brought this in out of nowhere, and the doctor came out of nowhere.
What
it's not just us; it's the world. That's what statistics is.
Everything you're bringing in now for the statistics, like that.
Well, I'm speaking in. Well, no, it does, right? Because if you look at the world in a general sense, right? Because this was just a regular question. None of you're not in this scenario. None of you ladies are in this scenario. So it's a thought-provoking question.
Now, my son asked me this the other day.
You funny. So it's a thought-provoking question, right? If you were in a scenario, so I'll just say this, right? The reason why some of the ladies chose the 100 bodies is because the questions that I asked before that, you didn't really want to contradict yourself. That's one, you didn't want to contradict yourself. And 2, not only that, everything in society right now is all positivity when it comes to women. No body shaming, no slut shaming.
2 of us. 3 of y'all.
No, it was 3.
Life is a contradiction. It's okay to contradict yourself. But if you want to honestly answer a question, you should do so without fearing,
no. And I'm not saying that this is you ladies, but I'm saying this could have been one of the, predictors of why you still chose to say, yeah, to the 100 bodies. Like, I'll tell you this, right? Men look for, this is another thing. I'll speak about men. I won't even speak about ladies right now. So remember I said attraction is asymmetrical, meaning that we're attracted to different things. Men are attracted to inexperience. You know what I'm saying? So A woman that has 100 body counts to a man is disgusting. Yeah, I'll smash you, but that's about it. You're not getting any commitment. You get what I'm saying? It's two placeholders that a woman goes to: sexual and then relationship value. Most women fall in only sexual. A lot of females don't fall in relationship category because women tend to not. Women tend to not provide value outside of sex, so she never gets elevated to girlfriend or wifey or any type of serious commitment. So inexperience, for an example, right? All of you ladies, you kind of hit it on the head, right? You was like, yo, you just lie about it. Like if you've been there, you understand this. Women are attracted to experience. You want a guy that's been through some struggles, so then he can handle your struggles.
Not all women.
In general, I'm speaking.
Okay.
This may not fit you. I'm speaking in general. Yeah. You want a guy that's been through some struggles, so then it's a higher probability that he can handle your struggles. Make sense? You want a guy that's been in fights before, maybe, because then say if something pops off, well, how do you know that he could really protect you? You get what I'm saying? You don't want no little soft, weak guy. That's how she said. You want a nigga that's that's a little thorough.
I'm the one that fights, yo. I like.
You did say you be fighting.
I'm not fighting. I'm not a grown man.
I just want to let that be known right now.
I can't mess my face up.
You knock shorties out? Okay, but so like I was saying, men are just attracted to inexperience. So like a thing about a man, it makes us feel good when we picked up a girl with our new BMW. She never been in it before. And she's like, oh my goodness, wood grain on a dash. Oh my gosh, she like this.
I know that for a fact.
And then we pull up to a bar, a club or whatever. She never been there. She like, oh my God, they got the SUV and VIP. She never had those experiences. We take her on a trip. She never been to, Cancun. Oh my goodness, we here. Now let's reverse it. The woman that has been there, we like, what nigga did you go there with? You get what I'm saying? It's like, it's not that fun. It's not enjoyable. It's like you done experienced everything.
Like
I got you.
It's not enjoyable. You should make it enjoyable.
Well, yeah, no.
If the person's been there before,
why you mad for?
Make it different.
Don't like, read in, but like go deeper. Go deeper. I'm not saying like it's not enjoyable like that. Yeah, if she been to Dubai and y'all in Dubai, y'all gonna still have a good time. But what I'm saying is that a man wants to be the portal to the woman's world. We want to show the woman the world. How can we be your portal if you done transported everywhere with another nigga? It's impossible. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you should be so great that no nigga can compare. Don't matter where she been, what she been doing. You're great. Like,
what I'm letting you know is that due to these questions, men are just naturally attracted to inexperience. Right, that's why you see older guys.
Feels like they did something special or something.
Yeah, y'all are so worried about what the last guy did.
The guy with the younger girl thing.
Well, think about this, right? God. It makes sense. We see so many older men with younger women, and vice versa. We see so many younger women with older men because younger women like a man with experience. They like a man that been through some things. And then we see the older girls, like, if I'm a guy, I'm an accomplished man like your son, let's just say that. I'm a doctor, a lawyer, and you think I'm gonna give my time and energy to a John that's been in this club, hit that nigga, been in that boat? No, I'm gonna go with the nice, soft, feminine, submissive, the girl that hasn't really done too much. You get what I'm saying? I'll smash the girl that been in those places, but I'm not gonna wife her up. Make sense? Cool. Any questions?
I wanted to make a point.
Yeah, I know you said you had something. I'm sorry.
I've been with a guy with money and I've been with a guy that has nothing. And I feel like a guy with money has no fucking personality. Like, they don't talk about nothing. That was just probably that nigga.
Money. I know what you're saying though.
And you were talking about the BMW. I've been in his BMW before, and all he could talk about was...
What's his BMW?
Huh?
You've been in the BMW and all he could talk about was his BMW.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, you never been in this, right? Oh, nobody's ever picked you up like this. Or he just money. That's all he could talk about.
So I'll say this.
But being with I'm not done.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Being with a broke guy, it was like, they made it more interesting, more fun. Like, everything was more meaningful because it's coming out of the heart. You know? They can't just throw money at you and, make you happy like that.
Yeah. No, that's facts. Yo, ladies, you good?
I asked him if I don't know why he took it off.
Yo, shit. We live, bro. We just gotta keep rocking.
You can't just wait his dad.
We live, bro. We gotta keep rocking. Yo, no, that's facts. You made a valid point. So I'll say this to that, because everything you said was 100% accurate. Mm-hmm. There are guys that big and boast about stuff. They get a little bread and they big and boasting. Money doesn't change the man. You could be a nerd and have $1 million. Nigga, you're still a nerd. So you just, if that happens, the girl just chose the nerd nigga with bread. But there are guys that's masculine, assertive, dominant, charismatic, charming, and they know how to respect and care and show a woman a good experience. And he's not going to act like that. He's not going to be boasting about his new car. He's not going to be boasting about what he accomplished. Or I even know some dudes that show the money in their bank account. Like those
guys are weird.
Masculinity is this, right? If you ladies don't know.
Humbleness.
If you have it, the masculine men don't talk about it. Mm-hmm. Think about the guys, all you ladies been with a nigga that claim he got a big dick. You got with him and it was small.
Yes. Fucking annoying.
Well, probably not you.
You get
yeah.
Rappers, Dominicans.
So what I'm saying is,
you bad.
What I'm saying is, men that
are
got
horrible,
it, right?
man.
When you have it, you don't really tend to talk about it. It's the nerds, the geeks, and the guys that really don't got it tend to talk about it, or the guys just
agree.
Okay, go ahead.
I dated a nerd before, and he did not talk about shit. He gave me everything I wanted, period, as he should. But he was not talking about it.
No, was he still a nerd though?
Yeah, he was still a nerd.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That was just an example. Like, what I'm saying is the money doesn't make the man. The man makes the money.
No, I don't agree with that, because I've seen someone build up from being a nice ass person and very caring to having money, changing his whole personality, his whole body type, and turning into a whole different person.
Then he wasn't ever like a good person.
Yeah, like he lost weight
to begin with.
Oh, no, he wasn't.
And the money was really what changed him.
Oh, meaning that he became better? Because you said he lost weight.
A different person.
He became a different person and then just became a dick. Like a horrible person.
Well, I'll say this. Here's another thing, right? This is in general about humans, right?
Yeah.
Anytime,
but you're saying the money don't make the person makes the money.
Yeah. So it's different
it
levels.
Could change people.
Well, that person wasn't true with themselves to begin with.
It changes. Well, one, this is what it does. You have a higher intolerance level, right? Mm. So a man that worked on themselves, this happens with many, many men and many, many women too. Pretty girls, they don't tolerate certain inadequacies in the guys because they have so many options. A girl that's very pretty,
that's true.
Got her DMs is flooded. She got niggas that's got the blue check mark in her DM. She's not going to tolerate Tyrone that's living in the basement with his mom. She's just not going to tolerate it. She's intolerant of his inadequacies. Now, flip it. A man, in order for him to gain that intolerance level, he has to work on himself, become the best version of himself. He has to accomplish things. Remember I said competence leads to accomplishments, which then leads to confidence. And then what that does is that builds, he gets options, right? That man builds up his options. Once that man has options like that little young, beautiful girl, right? He'll have an abundance mindset. Options creates an abundance mindset. An abundance mindset creates intolerance, meaning that then that guy would be intolerant of female inadequacies. Make sense? Broke guys really are not intolerant of anything. Broke guys, a nigga that didn't accomplish anything will date strippers, date a girl on OnlyFans. He'll date girls that smacking them in Walmart and that's treating them bad because he didn't build himself up to be able to be intolerant of her inadequacies. The pretty girls that's getting everything and she got a lot of options. She's intolerant of these brokenness. She's intolerant of the nigga with the stinky breath, the nigga that's said the wrong thing. I think most girls are just intolerant of men all around because most girls have options. Does that answer your question? So, and for both of you, so what you're saying is valid, but there's always there's another level to it, is what I'm saying, that intolerance. So you just probably experienced a dude that was maybe just, a little bit intolerant of whatever it may be because he accomplished something. So he was a little bit more like, nah, I'm not with that. Or maybe the big and boasting is a different story. Like if a nigga is big and boasting about stuff, that's just little dick energy. You get what I'm saying?
It was little dick.
Oh, yeah.
It was very, very tiny.
Yeah. So, we've been rocking for a while. We're going to wrap this up soon. I'm going to hand it over. I have some more questions, but I'm going to leave it to you ladies. Starting here. Any questions on it? Well, actually, let me read the chats because there was some chats in there. You said, right? Let me see.
That's what we sound.
No, that wasn't it.
No, that wasn't.
Sound like it could be you though.
No, that was my podcast.
Chill.
So I'm gonna upload it today. All right.
You had said something.
Okay, so he just said, "What kind of man y'all want y'all son to be?" Yeah. Yeah. We don't really got to go around with that. Yeah, we kind of pretty much already answered that. I think it would be her answer. You know, she wants her son to be a guy of value. So,
I don't want him to be. He is.
Yeah, he is. Facts. And you don't even have him yet, but you already know he is.
Speaking into existence.
Yeah, speaking into existence. Word, I feel you. Manifest it, girl. You know.
Exactly.
So we're gonna do last thoughts on the podcast, and then we're gonna do last questions. So if you don't have any questions, then just give your last thoughts on the podcast, how you like it, how you feel, stuff like that. But if you have a question, it's your time to shine. You can ask a general question, a question directly to me, or a question for all of us to answer.
All right, I start.
Yeah.
All right, so far this podcast was a good podcast to me because it made me think outside the box. Like I don't really usually I do think about it, but not so hard like this. Like, you know, it just be something quick. Like, oh, I want this. Like, but now actually speaking it out, like it's just solidified the answers for me.
Okay, cool. And what about yourself? Styles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember.
You said if I have any questions?
Yeah, if you have any questions, you can ask them now. But if you don't have any questions, then you can give your last thoughts on the podcast.
No questions.
No questions? You don't got nothing for me? Come on, I know you got one.
I got a good question for you.
All right,
For you?
It could be for me, one of the girls in general. A question that we could maybe go around and ask everyone.
I have a question.
Skip me.
Skip you? All right. So last thoughts on the podcast. How you like it?
It was good. A lot of conversation that needed to be said, and yeah.
That's good. Actually, can you give your IG?
My Instagram
is
_MacDaddyHirsch_.
MacDaddy Hirsch. You the MacDaddy.
Yes, I am.
I knew I chose the ghettoest one. I was right with it, but it's okay. You fine. You MacDaddy, baby.
Hell yeah.
Okay then.
And you give your Instagram?
Mine says Styles_Marrero.
And yourself, Kat? Last thoughts on the podcast? Or if you have any questions, you can ask your question.
Okay, I'm going to give my Instagram first.
Yes.
My Instagram is That's Cat. If I have to spell it out, I will.
Just spell it because it's slow.
PHATS_KAT, and you'll find me. But my question is for everybody, okay?
Yes.
Your significant other, you've been with them for quite some time now.
We're going to start here, but go ahead.
What?
Because you said this for everyone.
Yeah.
So just to put it in order, go ahead.
Okay. So, let me see. Your significant other, y'all been together for quite some time, you know, and you guys want to expand, you know, can I say certain? I can say whatever?
Yeah, say whatever you want.
Expand like your sex life and stuff. And he comes and asks you if you want a threesome. What would you say?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Because I just feel like if you want to add somebody else in there, like just go be with them. Like, am I not enough? Am I not doing enough? Do you want to try something new? Because we could try something new if you want. But why do you want to add somebody else? That's just too much for me. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
No.
You've been with you've been with that nigga for a while.
So also it's contingent on the person. There's some people I would feel comfortable doing that with because the relationship is mature enough to do that, and I trust them enough to be able to do that. And there's some motherfuckers, but hell no, you know.
But it's the person you've been with for a long time, so you trust them, you love them, like, you know.
It would just depend, and it could evolve.
So
I'm not completely.
So she said you're open to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's open to it.
Yeah, the answer.
But it will go both ways. So.
You mean
right?
Nah.
If I'm gonna do for you, you gonna do for me. I'm gonna hurt your feelings too. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
My turn.
Oh, you said for me?
Yeah. So if your girl came to you after man long, like, oh,
with another female? Yeah. I mean, nah. I'm not doing no threesome.
Really?
Nah.
Are you sure? 100%.
Nah, I'm not doing no threesome with my girl.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I know she said girl, but I wouldn't do it. Oh, it goes this way?
Yeah, it's go right here.
She's ready.
You ready?
Yeah, I was waiting. She asked the right question.
All right. Go ahead, Styles. How you feel about that? What's your thoughts?
I would say, well, me thinking about it, I would say yes. But like I would have to pick the girl. But then also I'm like, nah, because no, actually. No. Change my mind.
My turn now, finally.
Yes.
I say not with my nigga. If I'm gonna do a threesome, then I'm just gonna leave you right after. I'm not taking you serious.
Okay.
I feel like even for the ones that like girls too, because I feel like if you are into girls, it shouldn't be that much of a bother because you're into him and you're into the female.
Yeah.
I don't care. I could see that.
With my girl, not with.
But then you're in a polyamorous relationship.
It's not a relationship. It's just sex.
Oh no.
It's just a one-time thing. It's just to explore.
I just don't want to have sex with somebody that's not my significant other. Personally.
I agree with what she said. If you want somebody else, then nah. And if I'm into you, I'm just into you. Like I can't find nothing else to turn me on, you know?
Yeah.
You don't need nobody else.
And why would I watch you like fuck somebody else in my face? No.
Like just because you're doing it in my face, that don't make it
there's
okay.
people that get turned on by that, but I don't think I do.
Yeah.
I don't think I would, but you never know.
You never know in the moment. You could take some drugs.
It's right for everybody.
But like you said, you got to make me think that way. Like, you know, I don't know. If you're not making me feel comfortable, like, I feel like you're going to leave me or do some dumb shit, like, I'm not going to do it.
The man shouldn't make you feel uncomfortable about it, though.
Right. If you feel like he going to leave you, then you just leave him.
Hell no. What?
Imagine.
Yeah. And no, good question.
He starts eating
I'm gonna move to you, lady. Last thoughts on the podcast, or if you have any questions. And
I want to know.
Let's start off with your Instagram.
My Instagram is ladyflymusic, LAYDEE fly music.
Bet.
I want to know who broke your heart, because you have a very strong bias against women, and I feel like I'm in the living room arguing with my brother.
Yeah.
Because that's what we do all the time. And somebody did break his heart, and I feel like that's why he thinks that, but I don't want to assume.
Yeah. So it's not who broke my heart. My heart was never broken. So I explained tolerance to you, right? So you're looking at a man that met the competence, that met the accomplishments, that has the confidence. So I'm not going to tolerate inadequacies in a female. And I'm also not going to be inadequate myself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're just looking at a man that, you know, speaks with assertiveness. And I look at speak a little bit about myself. I don't smoke. I've never smoked. I don't know how to smoke. I don't drink. I've never gotten drunk. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a man that always was risk mitigation. You know what I'm saying? Which allowed me to build myself up. A wise man learns from other people's mistakes. So I've seen other people fail at relationships. Not saying that my relationships went good. I've been in some crazy stuff before myself, and I've learned from that too. So a smart man learns from his own mistakes, but a wise man learns from other people's mistakes. So that's what I would say. I haven't, had my heart broken or anything.
Do you feel like those experiences have calloused you against dealing with certain types of females?
No, it's not a callous, right? Because say if I said to you, well, would you date a guy that's lives at home in his mom's basement and is eating Cheetos. You just wouldn't tolerate that behavior coming from a man. I'm not going to tolerate a 304. I'm not going to tolerate a woman that's not adding value to my life outside of sex. I'll smash those women. I've done it before, but I'm not going to take them seriously. You get what I'm saying? I have a girl too. So, I mean, I'm speaking, I mean, you're talking to a guy that has a female, you know, in his life. And, you know, yeah, she's everything that I've said.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Facts. I get a clap. Word. Why you ain't clap?
Good.
Why you ain't clap, though? No, I'm playing with you. But no, good question. You have another one for the panel? I know you got questions. You've been on the podcast before.
What? Everybody's like this. I'm like, oh damn. When he was speaking, did you guys feel like your opinion was valued and heard? Or do you feel like it was like quickly contradicted and shut down?
I feel like it went over his head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel like everything we said, like you just tried to make it seem like,
minimize.
Women are still gonna be hoes, and men are still gonna be top tier. Like that's not it. That's not it.
I feel like it's just mainly logic, though. I feel like we just, as females, don't really focus on the logic, and we focus more on feelings. And I feel like men just focus more on logic rather than feelings.
Yeah.
So to explain it, ladies, I've actively listened to everything that you ladies said. That's why I was able to refute your arguments and things that you put forth. It's not that, and like she said, I'm not coming from a feels perspective. You get what I'm saying? Like my feelings, like some of the stuff you ladies said, I'm like, it's cool because if I felt that way, I wouldn't I get you, you know, if you feel that way. But I think outside of my feelings. I come from a rationality standpoint. So I've definitely heard everything you ladies said. And not only that, I'm 33 years old. You get what I'm saying? And I've been through a lot in life. Like I've been where you ladies are. You get what I'm saying? I've dated ladies like you, you know, in my past. I've been the guy that I even talk about. I've been the broke nigga. You get what I'm saying? I've been that broke nigga that was skinny, that was 140 pounds, still 6'4", still getting girls, being broke, but doing it in ways that I have to be charismatic. I have to, you know, still do a whole lot to attract a girl. When I worked on myself, it's still hard to attract females, but it's not those many areas that I got to get through. So yeah,
and then you try different type of females.
And actually, when as a man, when you build and you work on yourself and you build your value, you do attract different females. You attract different females that has better qualities, but then you also attract females that want something from you, want your money or want your time, attention that's not really going to give nothing back. So it's coming from a place of love. I have a daughter, a 10-year-old daughter. So I'm not speaking out of like hate or anything like that.
Didn't feel like that.
Okay, cool.
It didn't feel like that.
I was just curious.
No, but that's a good question. I actually like that question because I know females don't really ask that question, but they think it. So thank you for that question. Anything else?
No, I just appreciate the male perspective.
Yeah.
Even if I don't agree.
Yeah, you don't, like I said, you don't have to agree with anything I said. But I do think when you ladies go home and you rewatch the podcast, you'll be like, oh, okay, I see what this nigga was saying. Most girls do. They say that. Hit me up like, I get it. I watched it back. Or they're like, no, I still don't get it. And I'm like, you know, that's cool. Come on the podcast again. All you ladies are welcome here. Get what I'm saying?
Thank you. Thank
you. What about you?
Yeah. I don't have a question no more, but my Instagram is JJewels, JJEWLZ_ZZ.
Hey, that's what's up.
ZZ.
And yourself?
My Instagram is lee.breecy. Lee Breezy. I have a question.
Yes. To me or the panel?
I have a question to you. I have two questions for you.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, I forgot the first one, but the second one is, you have a daughter. Do you have any sisters?
I have two sisters.
Okay. Would you want your daughter or your sisters to date a man like you?
Yes.
Why?
Well, one, I would love my daughters and my sisters to date a man like me because a man that can protect, provide for a woman, A man that is honest, a man that has integrity, a man that is congruent, and a man that can provide my sisters and my daughter a good, stable life and to take the worries and the stress off of her back. That's the ultimate man. You get what I'm saying? I don't want my daughter to worry about financial problems. I don't want my daughter to worry about safety problems. Maybe she's with a little nerd and he's a little fragile and they get into a situation and she can't protect them and he'll run and leave her in a situation. I wouldn't want my daughter to date a guy that's, has inadequacies and he's maybe trying to finesse her for something. You get what I'm saying? Or maybe he has inadequacies, so she's doing the most for him, vice versa. So it's like, I would totally want my sisters and daughters to date a guy like me. Yeah. The old me? Nah, I wasn't a man back then. So, but the guy I am now for sure.
Okay, that's good. I forget my other question.
No, think about that first question. It
was something along the lines of like, what type of guy are you? Like, how are you in relationships? Because from what I'm getting is that you're provider, protector.
Yeah. So
do you want your girl to work? Do you not want your girl to work?
Well, my girl, working for her is optional. My girl, she works at a dental office. She only works 2 days a week. She's a receptionist. She does it because she, wants to get out the house and do something. And I'm like, okay, cool. She doesn't have to work, like, at all. Financially, I don't need that income. Like, not even a bit.
But would you want it? Like, what if she wanted to work and like start a business? Would you support that, or would you be like, nah, work for me instead?
Well, my girl, if she wants to have her own business, that's fine. I'm totally okay with that. If she wants to start a hair salon or, do something like that. I mean, we have a business together. We got 2 million followers on TikTok. So we make bread off of making videos together. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's what we do. But yeah, if she wanted to have her own business, cool. If she really wanted to have a career and then give her time and energy to another nigga like a boss, no. I would be like, I would prefer not that. You get what I'm saying? Then how would she be able to give me what I want fully if she's reporting to another nigga all the time? This little job that she has now, this is not reporting to no one. It's a receptionist 2 days a week. She does it because she wants to.
It's that little job that just put her down there.
No, I didn't put her down there.
Job.
No, that's not me putting her down there. What by little I mean that from
not
what
many hours.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's she works what 16 hours a week.
That her overall contribution to that is minimal.
Yeah, for a maid, I want my female's overall contribution to the relationship, to be providing value to the relationship in areas besides providing her time, energy, and attention to something else. But if she wanted to do it, like she's already is now, she is, but she's about to start working.
Okay, wait. So I want to ask your question that you asked to us first. Yeah. And it was something like your dream person. What would they expect from you? So what does your girl expect from you?
Oh, you guys already answered that. So, I mean, it's very simple for a man, protector, provider, someone that can lead her in the right direction. She wants a decisive man, not an indecisive man. Most women don't really know what they want to eat. So, of course, women are just naturally, in general, not all, but in general, women tend to be indecisive. It's a yin and a yang. We tend to, like I said, attraction isn't symmetrical, it's asymmetrical. Opposites attract. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, she wants a masculine man.
Quick question.
Sure.
Has anyone ever told you, I can't remember his name.
I look like some nigga?
Yes, the rapper that died. You literally have his braids right now.
Oh, you talking
about
Nipsey.
Nipsey, yeah.
Yeah, you talking about Nipsey.
I thought you was going to say Pop Smoke. I was going to say no.
He died too, but yeah.
Oh, also, guys, for whoever follows my Instagram, I do art, hair, and makeup. I did her hair.
Word. That's what's up. Yeah, if y'all have any business or anything, y'all can shout that out.
All right, so how about book me, modeling, promo, whatever you need. I know you see the face.
Okay.
Just book me.
Same for you, Styles?
Same. Book me, book her, book us.
Period.
Facts.
Period.
Okay. Yo, I think we had a good podcast. Ladies, my last thoughts.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, you had a question? Ladies, my last thoughts, I thought all of you did amazing, especially Hershey, your first podcast. I was picking on you for a little bit. But you did good. Yeah, so that's No Fugazi. Tune in to the next episode. We out. Peace.